Well, I thought it was a really hard game. Both teams defended really, really well, and in all three zones. I think any space that was available out there was it had to earn it. And I thought that as the game went on, we started to take away more of theirs and earn better space for us. And I liked our progression throughout the game.
For the second night in a row, you guys win the special teams battle. You get a power play goal on your first shot, really just 7 seconds in. Was that a big momentum swing, you think, for this game, where you get the goals late in the period too?
Well, I think what it did is it was so crisp and so clean. It was like, hey, we got this. It sent a message sort of to everybody on the bench and saying, hey, man, we got this. And it felt good. It was a nice, confident, big-time goal. I think all five guys were involved in it somehow, and it was nice for sure.
You got the go-ahead goal from Adamo, and that line really contributed to the next two goals in this game. Kind of similar plays where it's a quick pass in front of the net and a goal. Obviously, the first one was a rebound. Actually, Adamo's goal was a rebound. You got the puck back to the point to Agnew, who took the shot, but it was Walsh who kind of brought the puck in and kind of directed the play a little bit.
Yeah, well, I think, Justin in particular has been playing his best hockey recently. I thought last night was his best game. The best one before that was the one before that. So it's nice to see him get rewarded with a goal. He's playing fast. He's doing really good things. And that line has been very, very good. And I think TJ showed some really good puck possession. We talk about those guys both being transfers. It's hard to, they're still only, whatever it is, 8 games in, and they have to establish that trust. I'm learning them, they're learning me and us, and I think they've both been playing very well recently.
Again, you limit the shots, just 22 in the game. But Marshall had to make a couple of saves there, a couple of pad stops he had to make, and a couple of back-to-backs. Just quickly on his game tonight.
Yeah, I thought Linden made the first saves, and I thought we were in real good position. There wasn't a lot of second and third chance opportunities, and I thought he looked very confident from the get-go. The one was not a fluke bounce, but sort of a funny bounce that just was a little off timing, and they get it in behind him. But I thought he did everything that a really, really good goaltender needs to do to help his team win.
And lastly, just about the bounce back. Last night could have been a letdown for a lot of teams because you feel like a game you should have won, but it didn't seem like you let that bother you. And it was a pretty even game throughout. Obviously, you talked about how tight checking it was, but just how the team kind of, as a group, kind of bounced back and did get the 3 points tonight. Well,
I still think we're learning. Last night was not our best, but it was still okay, but okay didn't get us anything. So there was a lot on the line, both for us and for Clarkson tonight, and really happy that we found that gear and we defended well enough and did all the right things to get a win. And you realize how small the margin is, and I think that's what we're finding. We had to grind tonight. We had to be confident grinding it out, and we did.
Yeah, I probably consider myself a playmaker. I think this year I'm definitely shooting the puck more, which is good. Obviously I have one goal, but I think those are going to start to come. But I do think I'm pass first, and if I can help my teammates get in positions to score and create chances, then I think I'm doing my job. What
was your first game against, I guess your first RPA game against Clarkson like? Had a similar feel to last night as far as the ECAC kind of vibe to the game, but what was it like getting the win tonight?
I thought it was huge for us. It was a really tight game. I thought every chance was tough. It was hard in front of their net. It was hard in front of our net. And it was a tight checking game. It wasn't a lot of space out there. So the fact that we were able to grind it out to the very end and get a couple in the third and come home with the win, I thought it was huge for us.
How did you guys respond after you give up that first goal? Because you guys have been scoring the first goal a lot of times this year. I think most of the games you scored first. You give up the first goal, but it's early. It's pretty early on in the first period. So what was the feeling like on the bench and in the locker room after the first period?
Yeah, well, we know we have a lot of time after that. It's if we shut a team out, that's great, but it's not going to happen every night. So we know we just got to hit the reset button after that, put it in the rearview mirror, and just keep playing our game and take it shift by shift, moment by moment, as coach says. And I thought we did that through the second and third, and it paid off.
You're playing with Justin, you're playing with Dubinsky. Zach's another one of the smaller guys too, like you. But do you feel like you've developed some good chemistry? Obviously, you created the last two goals of this game where you guys kind of moving the puck around the ice, whether it be a shot from the point or the centering pass that Dubinsky ended up putting home.
Yeah, like you said, I think me and Duber combined reaches Justin's height, so that's pretty cool dynamic on a line. But I think we've been playing good hockey the past few weeks, and it was good to finally get rewarded. We've had our chances, we've had good possession time, and it's only a matter of time before the puck falls in the net. Justin had a great goal tonight, just driving the net, and I think if we continue to just build off each other and build chemistry, we'll be really successful going forward.
Yeah, obviously it feels really good. I try to score obviously as much as I can, but it was good. It was a good reward after a few games, and I think the way the team works and our line works, no matter who scores, it's good to have some reward at the end. So yeah, obviously it feels good, especially that time in the game. But yeah, it feels good.
Now the go-ahead goal for you, the eventual game winner. What are you seeing on that play when the puck, I think it was TJ brought it into the zone and played it back to Agnew there? As soon as Agnew gets the puck, are you trying to get to the net front, or are you already headed there?
Yeah, I mean, I think Dubinsky and I were driving the net, and then TJ made the play, which I didn't see, and then I turned around, just stopped, and then the puck ended up in my stick with a great shot from Agnew. So yeah, it was just, right in my stick, so it wasn't much work on that.
But you did a little more on the other goal, though. You set up Dubia. What did you see on that play?
Well, we had a face-off play from the D zone, which ended up working perfectly. Like coach would draw it on the board, and TJ made the right call behind the net. I just had to cycle it, and then he made a really great pass to Dubinsky that just pushed it in it. So yeah, great line work overall.
And for you, in such a tight game, your first opportunity in a league game against Clarkson too, which is not a union rival, but still a rival. I think everybody you play in this league is at some point it's some history in a series. But what's your first taste of playing against Clarkson for RPI like?
Yeah, I get the feeling, like you said, every team in the ECAC feels like a rivalry, no matter who we played. And I think it was a really tight game, like Coach and TJ mentioned. It was really close. Every play mattered tonight, and team effort ended up playing at the end when we all stick together. So it was really nice to get rewarded with the win, and obviously it was a tough game and nice to win.
And lastly, Clarkson pulls the goalie with over 2 minutes left. What are you guys talking about either on the bench or when you get on the ice in the 6-on-5? What's the kind of mentality there, knowing that you do have a 2-goal lead, but you obviously want to protect that? Yeah,
well, the mentality, no matter what's the lead, when the goalie gets pulled, it's protect the middle. Everyone kind of stay in the dice and just allow shot from the outside if we can, and make sure we protect our goalie and block shot if we can, and clear the puck whenever we can. So yeah, we did a good job at that.